Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I'm a certified Reiki healer and an overall light worker. And before we dive into today's video, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me online, here are the details. Alrighty, so let's get to the meat of the video. Now, it's been a while, guys. Again, a lot of construction, a lot of stuff going on. So busy these past couple of weeks, but we are back. There are no nails today except the natural nails because I'm letting them breathe. I just filed them yesterday, and unfortunately I cut some turmeric, and so some of them got a little yellow. Unfortunately, even my fingers, see? Turmeric does that, but turmeric is good for you. Anyways, I digress. Today, who are we reading? We are going to read... Let me check my list. Hold on. Interestingly, we are going to read Kai and Jennie. All right, we're going to read Kai and Jennie. Now, I don't know if I've already done a reading on Kai and Jennie. If I have, then this is going to be an update. If I haven't, then, well, yeah, this is the first time that we're going to read for them. Now, it did not specify what kind of reading were we supposed to do, like a romantic reading, a career reading, but we all know that there is some history between Kai and Jennie, and so maybe we'll take a look at that. I think that's, since that is what most people will be interested about, I think. All right, so we'll take 3 cards here. Let's go for past, present, future. Just as simple as that, right? Past, present, future. 3 cards. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. No, that's not better. There we go. All right. 3 cards. Past, present, future. Now, let's start. First card, past. Interesting. Now, this automatically reveals to me that there is some sort of attraction, or rather there was, because this is the past, right? There was a very strong attraction between the two of them, but neither of them could really act upon it. We all know that this is because, well, for one thing, right, they both have different schedules, and so that's a pretty difficult thing to do. It's a difficult thing to do, to find similar schedules, especially when you're both idols and, you know, just going around everywhere and doing your own thing and doing your own shows, doing your fan meet and greets, recording albums and all of that stuff, recording videos. And so it was one of the factors that kind of made it difficult for them. Another thing was, I see that someone, not for the both of them, like separately, right? Like people were trying to remind them that perhaps this is not the best thing for you guys. You know, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like there are a set of rules that they couldn't get over, and hence they weren't really, for lack of a better term, allowed. You know, again, this is not factual, this is energetic. So we're only getting a glimpse into what the energy of that time was like for them. So it's kind of like there was something preventing them from fully being together, alone, and being in a one-on-one type of relationship with each other. But in reality, everything was there. Like, as you can see, the grass was green. They were both on the same page. They were both pretty closed off, but when it came to each other, it feels like they really understood each other well. They were on the same wavelength. They were on the same vibe. You know, they understood each other. They understood each other's career because they have each other's career. You know, I mean, they experience each other's career. They know what it's like. And it seems like conversations were just flowing between them. The attraction was mutual, and everything was light and airy for the both of them, but they couldn't really like pursue it for the long run because of certain circumstances. Certain people preventing them from doing that, circumstances preventing them from doing that. Basically, I've seen this phrase thrown around, but they were the couple that we failed to protect, basically. That's the term that I see. The couple we failed to protect. That pretty much describes how that time was for the both of them. So I can see that it was such a fruitful time when they were together. It was such a wonderful time for the both of them. It was light and easy, and they understood each other, and it was a great relationship. But yes, so many things, so many factors, so many people standing in the way of the how do I say it? The preservation of that relationship, which is unfortunate because it seems like it was a great relationship. Like it made that relationship made both of them happy, basically. Next card we have, so this is the past, right? Past, present, future. We have Ten of Swords in reverse. Now I can see that there's a little bit of bittersweetness going on. I feel that when they see each other, or whenever they whenever they encounter each other, whenever they get in touch with each other, there's a lot of affection still there. And it's almost bittersweet. Like they enjoy each other's company. That's not like the kind of company that they enjoyed with each other here, the type of enjoyment that they experienced with each other in the past still goes on here. It's kind of like when you're meeting an old friend, that you haven't seen in a long time, and then when you see them, it's just like, oh, I know you, I recognize you, I feel comfortable with you, I can be you whenever I'm around you. That's what it feels like for them at the moment. Definitely they don't talk as much as I can I kind of see that they don't talk as much, but I see a very sad thing where they think about that relationship a lot. Both of them do. They kind of still ruminate about it. Like, should I have done this? Should I have done that? What could I have done to make it last longer? What could I have done to make it last at all? Should I have fought for it? Should I have defended it? Should I have spoken up? Should I have done more? Should I have said more? Should I have proven myself? All different types of questions, all very valid questions when you're in a relationship that is mutual and you want to be together, for each other. So there's a lot of that still going on right now. There's still a lot of thinking about it, a lot of ruminating, a lot of reflection going on about it. And it's almost bittersweet, actually. Like very bittersweet, because the both of them know that they have to move on, or rather that they want to move on, but they're not really quite sure if the moving on is the best route for them. It happens to the best of us. It happens to all of us, actually. We have some things in our lives where we just question, should I have done this? Should I have done that? Should I move on from this? Should I move on from that? If I do move on, what will happen? Will I be as happy again? Will I be as content? Will I be as fulfilled? All very valid questions. And right now, that's what's going on. Like whenever they see each other, it's comfortable, it's happy, it's good, it's nice. The feelings return. But again, it's also bittersweet because they know that in a romantic sense, they can't be together, or they're not together currently. So there's a lot of that. Very interesting. See? Endings, final, closure, endings, final, closure. So they're both ruminating about that. Like, is it the end? Is it final? Are we going to close this chapter of our lives, even though we do connect with each other very, very well? Right? Lots of stuff to think about. Okay, now for the third card, the future card. So we've done the past, the present, now we're going to the future. It seems like this, if they go down the exact same route that they're going now, right? No changes, no changes in energy, no deviations of that sort. So if they continue to do this, one of the things that they can actually find themselves, or rather one of the phases where they can actually find themselves is at the healing stage. Excuse me. So of course, it's not going to be that easy to forget everything and forget the way they feel whenever they're around each other and forget the thoughts they have when they are around each other. But at the same time, again, we see here the attempt to move forward, right? And little by little, it does happen, whether by hook or by crook, right? whether they want to or not. It's just that life brings them to a place where they can naturally, organically heal without even trying, you know? Maybe it's because of the busyness that they have in their lives. Maybe it's a lot of things going on, you know? Maybe they find themselves going to places where they become different people, and eventually they won't recognize each other as much anymore. If that makes sense, right? There won't be as familiar with each other anymore. But either way, it's going to be a time of healing for them if this continues down that route. Again, they're not going to forget what that happened, and there are still going to be a lot of questions left unanswered for them. A lot of questions still brought up every time they see each other. A lot of questions still brought up every time they think about each other. But at the same time, I would like to say that it won't hurt as much for them anymore. Like, they can sleep easily, even though those questions remain. All right? So that is the relationship, for the relationship of Kai and Jennie. Again, this is not factual. This is energetic, right? We are reading the energy, and this is what it tells us. I hope you like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button over there. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me online, here are the details. And that's it. Stay happy, stay healthy. I will get to the other requests, you guys, okay? I'll do it one by one. And I'm finding the opportunities where there are no construction sounds going on. Right now is one of them. You don't hear the drill or anything like that, which is great. But yes, I will do it. I will find the time to do that. No construction sounds. All right? And I'll see you guys next time.